If you're camping out at Broke and you want to come into the Hunter Valley and check out wine country, I am going to give you my top 3 places to visit minus the wine.
We're going to start off our tour of the Hunter Valley with brunch at Peterson's house. Now, I am not a wine girly, so you are going to get lots of nice food and desserts today, and I will show you some of the vineyards that are around here, but it will be a completely different experience.
Now, being July, I don't think we need to worry too much about the snakes, but we did go into Restaurant Curve at Peterson House. Now, brunch here is an absolute must-do if you're staying in the Hunter Valley. There are indoor and outdoor seating, and once you come in, it is a beautiful sandstone building. So we decided to have brunch, and the breakfast brunch menu is just divine. I had mushrooms on sourdough, and my friend had corn fritters. Of course, I had to add a side of cellar door. So if you are into wine, you can come in and have a wine tasting, and you can have a little look around their shop. So Peterson specialised in sparkling wine. So it's all about the bubbles. There are lots of little nifty gifts and knickknacks all around the bubbles that you can buy and that you can share them. It's some really great gift ideas in the Peterson cellar door. Now, I do like Peterson's wine more than any other wine. I'm not a very big drinker, but there are a couple of Peterson's wines that I do like. But look at the fun glasses. They're little glasses. They're so cute. So great place if you want to come up with your girlfriends for the weekend and have a little bubbly weekend. All their little knickknacks are super cute. So Peterson's is a really must-visit place if you're coming up to the Hunter Valley, even if you're not into wine.
I am not a wine girly, but every time I come up here, I have to treat myself to a little blush piccolo. This is just such a treat to have some pink.
After having a little look around the cellar door, we headed next door to the Hunter Valley Chocolate Shop. Now, the Chocolate Shop factory is actually in the Hunter Valley, but Peterson's House have a standalone store right next to the restaurant, and it is just to die for. If you have a sweet tooth, then you must come here. Every imaginable type of chocolate is available in here. So chocolate peanuts, chocolate honeycomb, just whatever you could think of chocolate-wise is available in this shop. Now, be prepared because it is really hard to walk out with just one thing. You can treat yourself to some of the individual chocolates that are made on site that are behind the counter here, or you can go and have a look in the savoury section. There are all sorts of beautiful olive oils and honeys and lots of different pickles and pastes and all sorts of things. For the kids, you could get a kids bag, and that's just got a little variety of things in it, and nice, bright and colourful, super cute. And there's even fudge. I love fudge. I did just settle for raspberry licorice though, if we could. But how cute are the chocolate rocks? They look like actual rocks. Super cool. After brunch, I headed down to the Hunter Valley Information Centre just to have a little look around. Now, this was the best gift shop that I actually visited while I was at the Hunter Valley. They had all sorts of information brochures, as you would expect from an information centre, but so many wares and products from local sellers in the store part of this. I spent such a long time wondering if you need to buy a gift for someone, then this was the most amazing shop. All of the items were by local artisans. There were pickles, there were sauces, there was a huge array of olive oils that just looked absolutely delicious. There were jams, there were honeys, all by local growers, which I thought was really fantastic that the information centre supports all the people that are in the local area. I spent such a long time in here. There were some absolutely beautiful products for skincare and health, the most divine smelling soaps and body lotions. Oh, I wanted one of everything. Perfect place to buy some gifts if that's what you're after. Everything just looked and was presented and just smelt so good. I really love the decor that they kind of stuck with the wine barrels to display things on. It just really kept with their Hunter Valley theme. Oh, the handmade pottery was just so cute. Honestly, and the resin boards, I could have walked out with one of everything. It was a really bad place to go when you're a good shopper. Even the artwork there were local artists, and there was just some beautiful artwork for sale. So, if art's your thing, you could get something from local Hunter Valley artists while you were there as well. I just spent so much time wandering around in there. I was really surprised. I didn't expect the information centre to have such a beautiful shop. And these products from the lavender farm just smelled amazing. So the lavender is in flower in December. I have a birthday party next week, so I bought this gorgeous tea light holder from an old wine barrel, and I got my adventure passport stamped, which I was super excited because I always forget to bring it out. So I got that stamped at the information centre while I was there. Next, we headed down some of the food and wine travel. So, this is out on Hermitage Road. Now, there are a lot of vineyards in this area. Like, you can't even count how many vineyards that there are in the Hunter Valley. So, if wine is your thing, there is so many vineyards and cellar doors that you can have wine tastings at some of the biggest names in wine in the Hunter Valley. So, you can visit Tyrrell's, you can visit Roche Estate, you can visit Hope Estate, you can visit McWiggins. So many big names if you are into wine. Now, I am not a wine girly, but we did head out past Tulloch's up to Audrey Wilkinson's. Now, Audrey Wilkinson's is worth a visit for the view. Look at that. You can see almost the entire Hunter Valley from Audrey Wilkinson's up on the hill. It was just the most beautiful view. So it was worth the drive up there just to see the view, even if you don't drink wine. It was just so stunning. I also got to meet Audrey himself while I was up there and got a little pic taken with him. Now, every Sunday you can visit the Becolbin markets out on Hermitage Road. So these just had some and Harrigan's is always a great place for lunch. And Hunter Valley Gardens is a must visit. It is just stunning. It's got a little shopping village that you can wander around. It's even got a Christmas shop with every single Christmas thing that you could imagine. I am not a wine girly and I am not a Christmas girly at all. But if you are, then you can stock up and get decorations in every shape, size, colour, possibly imaginable at the Christmas shop at Hunter Valley Gardens. Now, we did walk around there a little bit and had a look at some of the other little shops. There are some gift shops, there's a little antique shop, there's a pharmacy too. So, if you need to grab anything while you're there, you can duck into the pharmacy. The antique shop had some beautiful things, and we wandered down. And as you come down the stairs, you go past the British lolly shop. It's really old fashioned. You can go in there and get one of this, one of that. You don't have to buy things by the bag, so that's pretty cool too. Great novelty too if you want to take the kids in there and check that one out. You can even source some local honey while you're there. Or you can walk around a little bit further and stock up on your alpaca wool and get some lovely jumpers and something snuggly and warm there. Now, I am never getting married ever again because I am delightfully single. But if you are planning on getting married, there are some gorgeous, cute little chapels around the Hunter Valley that have some great venues for weddings. And look, I'm sure they're expensive, but they are just stunning. And if that's your thing, then you can get married in a cute little chapel in the Hunter Valley and have your reception at a local vineyard, which would be certainly create some memories. Marriage and weddings are not my thing, but chocolate is certainly my thing. And this brings me to number 2 on my Hunter Valley list, Sabor Dessert Bar. This place is to die for. The desserts in Sabor are exquisite. I can't even explain the kind of flavour bomb that these desserts are. So if you get to the Hunter Valley, you cannot skip Sabor. You can eat in. They have a great little cafe, coffee house, and you can grab one of these divine desserts to have in. But you can also take away. So we lined up, and it was a good while until we got through, which was great because I couldn't decide what I wanted. I love anything chocolate, but then there were these really cute little apple tarts, and there was apple crumble and black forest cake and lemon meringue and coconut cake and little nut tarts and pistachio cheesecake. I just could not decide. It took me right up until I got to the counter before I just went, oh, okay, I'll have the Snickers cheesecake. But look at the macaroons. Oh my gosh. We then headed to Pekolbin Chocolate Shop, which is another chocolate shop, not the chocolate factory that we went to initially. And they had so many loose leaf teas and chutneys and jams and honeys and oils. And I love tea. I'm a really big tea drinker. I then ventured down to the smelly cheese shop. Now, cheese, need I say more? It is one of life's pleasures, and there are so many varieties to choose from here at the Smelly Cheese Shop. I did have a little look, but I have a favourite cheese place in the Hunter Valley, and this is it, Benori Dairy. So this is number 3 on my list of places to visit. They have the savouries, the sauces, the honeys, like a lot of places in the Hunter Valley, but they actually make their cheeses on site, and this is an actual working dairy, and oh my, the labna and the feta are divine.
This, my friends, is worth the trip to the Hunter Valley. The Benori herb fromage. It is my favourite cheese in the world. If you come up here, you must stop into Benori on Lovedale
And that, my
Road.
friends, are my 3 favourite places to visit in the Hunter Valley. All food, but no wine. But if you're into wine, there's plenty of that too.